Let me refresh. You are live on Duel Links Team Wars.
All right, cool.
All right, we are good.
All right, cool, yeah. So Mike and I are bringing you the stream. FHX versus Switcheroo, two powerhouse teams going at it today. Chinese, one of the best Chinese teams, FHX versus, and I don't know how many. We haven't gotten the pagan team. Probably no one watching.
Yeah. It's probably just me.
Yeah.
Kappa.
Got one stream. Kappa.
Yeah. One viewer, all you need.
Yeah, I mean.
You gotta start somewhere.
They can do the report.
True. All right.
Yeah, it's alright. Mystic will ping in a second.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, it's all
We
good.
still got 3 more minutes.
We've got the Twitch. They're subscribed. Duel Links Team Wars will get the notification faster.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll get it right away.
Alright, they pinged it now.
Alright.
Alright, so yobromikehoe and
Yeah, War Rocks. Maybe one of these teams bring it, Kappa.
War Rocks? Oh, dude. Okay, so over under 90% Rose Dragon and Hero for the 20 decks.
I mean, surely... I would imagine there's like 2 non-hero Rose decks in this war. Like 2 max.
For both teams combined?
Ooh.
I don't know, you got
maybe like 2 decks apiece.
The Asian teams are the most entertaining. They are the most outgoing team to bring rogue decks typically. However, these are 2 powerhouse teams. They might.
Yeah,
just
unironically, I've seen a lot of War Rock lists on Twitter for like the last 2 weeks. So like, it's not out of the question that these teams haven't been like practicing the deck in secret. Like, the deck's definitely not like something that just showed up today or anything. Although it did do well in a Western tourney today. What the? No U-Scorp? So it's not out of the question that one of these teams does bring it, but I'd be pretty surprised.
Yeah. Got someone asking. What do you call it? Link to this.
Oh, I see. Well, I mean, I think it should be posted in just a second. If not right now. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, okay. I don't miss the game. Okay, so Sham is starting for FHX, and Uno is starting for Uno has not joined the table yet, but we do have 2 KC players going head-to-head to start off this. We should be in for a heater right off the bat.
It should be a good one.
Let's go in for the game layer here. Let's see, we got, is this, oh, well, is the one. I'm gonna go for this. Made the logo. Hopefully it looks alright on the stream. Going for the yin and yang with Stratos and Dragon. It's gonna be a balance of, you know, how much each team wants to bring of those 2 decks. It's probably gonna decide the war.
This do be the most played decks right now. Definitely most dominant by far.
We'll see how close to 50-50 they want these things to line up at least.
Yeah, for sure. Gold sounding a bit low.
Oh, really?
Welcome.
How about now? Is it better now? Oh, wait. You talk, Mike.
Hello?
Hello? Yeah, okay, we're at about the same.
Alright.
I'll turn it up a little bit, but if you can't hear me on Discord, just turn me up. The stream volume will be about the same right now.
Yeah, it's good for me, I think. I just realized I kind of always just have you like near max volume, so.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
Didn't even realize.
Okay, cool. I'm glad this chat's on the. Yeah, I'll turn it up a little bit more, so that we talk over Mike a little bit more.
What the? We don't do that here?
Yeah, you're at about -20. Okay, now I'm a little above negative. good enough.
Yeah, Gold do be a professional GFXer, Kappa.
I don't even know what that means. We don't know anything about streaming. Here to help Team Wars. But this is Team Wars production.
Cope. Alright. War should be starting any minute now.
Yeah, Uno's not on the... Oh, now he's on the table. Let's go to game layer and let's check out. Alright, let's see what these two teams led. It's Sham versus Uno. The only non-Chinese player... Well, actually, he's Chinese. He's just from America. Sham.
Predictions are on as well. Make sure you get those in before this game ends or before they close it. Throw all your points on it. If you don't, then bork you.
Yeah, and I hope Team Wars does it because I have no idea how to close that. So.
Yeah, they already got it set up.
Good, the mods got it taken care of. Yeah, Mystic is the real MVP. Reffing and doing all the extra stuff. Really, the refs and Team Wars, amazing job.
True. All right, looks like we got Rose, possibly Wounded Hero on top, presumably.
Yeah, and Sham so far has done the right thing of opening Roxrose. That's when you know these are top tier players, when they open Roxrose every game.
That is what you want to see. Gets Basil. Probably gonna set 3 here, I would assume.
Mike's giving Sham a lot of credit. He got the set 3. He's playing carrot. Just set 2.
Only dose.
It does look like Wounded Hero. I think you're right about that. Unless he's just going for a consistent FD build. Nope. It is wounded.
Alright.
I'll be interested to see what text he's running. Oh. Hard liquid. Very nice.
He'll be able to play through a crow now. Good.
If he mills the right card, but I'm almost positive you're right about that. I'm sure he will.
Let's see here.
Oh, MST. That is interesting. I bet he's happy. If he has Miracle Fusion, I bet he is very happy. He also has Liquid already set up.
Yeah, opening the Liquid would make this really good for him. And
oh, he did! What a gamer. What a gamer.
You're going to a Sunrise and draw 2. Get another Miracle.
And Sham has what we would presume is a Basil set.
Yeah, I would assume it is.
No, Adriano, no War Rocks yet. No Tears there. But not, in time.
Gonna have to stay till the end to find out.
Yeah, it is interesting though. So FHX and Switcheroo before this week, both undefeated. FHX closely lost 10-9. I forget what team it was, but they're in the same division. This is a battle for sure of the top 2 teams in that division, at least so far this season.
Yeah, definitely. This will definitely likely decide like which team's in the best spot to pretty much take the first seed of this division.
Yeah, because FHX actually has a better RD, so the winner of this game will 100% be in first place.
Yo. This is Basil. And he's stalking. Gets another Basil. Alright.
Didn't have much follow-up after the first Sunrise.
Yeah, I would assume there's some hand traps here.
Yeah, I think that's a good assessment. Good call. But we'll see what actually happens. Had to draw like all monsters. Not have any plays that aren't, or monsters that aren't traps for him to not have them.
Yeah.
Have much fuel. Let me check out his grave.
Ferris.
Alright, yeah, it looks like, cause
yeah, just another Ferris. I mean, he has increasing grave. We got special white.
We'll see what Sham plays in his extra deck now, or at least we might. I'm sure Sham is trying to figure out the delays and see what exactly Uno has or does not have.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume there's some hand traps that he's seeing here. Goes for Sam D. This will work pretty well together to, like, negate one sunrise. Like, if he sets up two, you just banish one, and then you can negate the other. So you kind of force him to need, like, a 3 fusion board to deal with it. And then if you have back row as well, it's a pretty good setup for him.
Yeah, you don't realize how many hero fusion monsters have 2,500 attack until your opponent has a Samurai Destroyer on the field.
Yeah.
Even in favorite duel.
A lot of them are kind of just walled by it. Or from, like, Great Tornado or something along those lines.
Yeah, you need that second sunrise boost, and Zeta's going to make that a little more challenging.
Swings into the Stratos instead of the sunrise.
That's an interesting choice. I wonder...
Was there a wounded he was playing around? I don't think so, right?
Well, yeah, it's weird that he didn't kill them both, because he could have.
Yeah.
All he had to do was swing Sam D into Sunrise, and then...
Unless he wanted to not give him increase, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's it's a possibility.
That would be probably the only thing I could see, I guess. Would be
Yeah.
if you don't want him to get the increase for, like, a follow-up poly or whatever.
Yeah, you'd assume... Oh, he does...
Oh.
He hard open the Vion, though.
That might have been off the top, even. I'm not for sure, though.
Yeah, I didn't check. I wasn't watching.
No liquid. Miracle again. So he already has the other poly, presumably?
Yeah, or he just doesn't want to activate it, but that'd be strange. He definitely would activate it if he...
Yeah. There should be, like, a sub and... Or no, actually, wait.
He hasn't used sub yet.
Does he have both fusions in hand?
I don't know. He must have an awkward hand at least a little bit, because he does want that draw 2 before he does anything else. I assume he's going to try and discard a hero to search poly, unless, like you said, he drew them both already.
I mean, I would assume he has both. Discard another Vion.
Unfortunately, Vion is on the field, so he's not going to be able to make a Great Tornado or a Shining. Unless he...
I think that means he definitely top decked that Vion, because he went for the Ferris play before.
I'll trust you, Mike, because I wasn't even watching. We're not in this game, so
oh, wow.
I'm not paying any close enough attention. He is in battle phase. Okay.
So we Zeta 1 and then big chill. We got any acro cards?
Will he go for the back row or the Zeta? I mean, we'll go for the back row. I think that's probably a good choice.
Book of Moon. Oh.
Just goes through.
He's gonna not like swinging in this order now.
Yeah. That is going to be unfortunate. Does he have a mass change?
Yeah, mass
this is an unfortunate mass change though, because
Princess delay.
Yeah, you really want to hold that mask and chain it to something your opponent does. But he is triggering wounded heroes, so if he's confident with his hand traps, he's gonna, maybe he did that on purpose, to be honest. Like, he's confident he can survive.
Yeah, that's definitely a play. Gonna use his Zeta, protect himself. Looked like it went through pretty clean. I guess he might just toggle off, but...
Yeah, it's a possibility. I mean, against Rose, you do typically feel fairly safe when you have a set monster on the field. Although, you know, it's be interesting, because Rose has a lot of options.
Yeah. I mean, the one thing, I guess, is, like, you're inherently kind of clogged by going, like, Zeta Sam D. It's kind of like your commitment. Unless you, like, Zeta early. You can't really go into, like, another level 7.
That's the thing. That's definitely an issue. I mean, he can get the second Sunrise off and go level 7, but that's about it. It's gonna use some resources. He's gone through one basal so far. Summons Blue Rose, okay. There's the white. So he wants to keep this Sunrise. I mean, he won't, because Sam D is still bigger once it swings into sunrise, but
Yeah, swing sunrise reduced by 100.
yep.
Or I guess 200. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be
There
two.
we go.
He'll be 100 over. Damn, knew
Yeah.
that. Kills the sunrise.
Got one sunrise in a dream. Against two back row Zeta, Sandy.
Yeah, man, Rose is just pretty oppressive. I hope he actually has a mass change if he's going to want to try and break this.
Yeah, I mean, he has like, oh, rode off the top.
That's a good start. If he doesn't have MST here, this could be, those back rows could be looking fairly weak.
Yeah, I mean, he might even, oh, he's going in.
Yeah, he's going in. I bet he's going for that back row, and he's going to try and just swing with everything.
Yeah, I mean, blue row's an attack, 2200 life. Definitely not out of the question.
Yeah,
and
and
just game.
I think he definitely swung that Vion in on purpose. He was confident he would survive with two white princess in hand. Does not choose to hold it.
Back row is Basil.
Wow, so that could potentially be a pretty big misplay by Uno. He could have taken one back row away.
This is this game, right?
Well, it might be.
If the last card's Basil.
Oh, if that last card's Basil, yeah, you're right. It's over.
This is just the Rapski, I think.
Yeah, that's... Damn, that is it. Those are some small monsters. Yep, I think you're right, Mike. It looks like it's just a Basil.
Like
there was like no delay on that. Alright, so Uno takes game 1 versus Rose Dragon with good hero.
Now we'll see. Does FHX repeat? Do they just go the second deck? I know a lot of teams usually they'll send in Rose into like Wounded Hero.
Yeah, we'll see, Mike. You should check the. I'm not. I don't have Discord up right now.
I'll
see if they repeat. Oh, let's go back to
nothing announced yet, so.
All right, we'll see right now. The game's starting, so
right.
they must have not repeated.
Yeah, I would assume not. All right, looks like double Rose then.
Yeah, it does.
Rose going first again.
Duel.
See if he can open discard rocks again. He does not. Might already have the white Rose on, so could still be all right. He does, all right. We'll see if he goes for Zeta turn 1 again, or if he tries out a different strategy this time.
Yeah, it worked out too well for him. Although, did open a very strong hand in my personal opinion for Wounded Hero.
Yeah, anytime you're able to play through MST, that's always a plus. The opening the Miracle or like opening a Poly is just like really good if they do have to use like the MST on the increase.
Yeah, and discarding Liquid was super great for him. It put him way ahead there, and he won the coin toss. You definitely want to go second as Wounded Hero.
Yeah, otherwise going first, you need to draw into like hand traps to just try to live.
Yeah, hope that they don't have like a Meteor Burst and an extra deck or something along those lines.
Yeah. Gets the Ferris off the Stratos. Discard Liquid again.
Wow, he's gaming. These are some top tier teams here. Same strategy for Sham. Let's see if it works better this time.
Increase going in. We got MST again.
Oh, MST this time.
Gets the Vion. We'll see if he sends another Liquid or what he goes for.
Yeah, let's see if he plays around DD Crow or not. Looks like he's not. So
the Ferris. Wants to thin.
Either doesn't feel a delay or is just not worried about the DD Crow.
Gets the sub.
Is there any disruption possibly from Sham? Nope, it's going through.
Gonna get our Sunrise, get our Miracle. He did do the Vion in defense to play around the Zeta, but...
Oh, Artifact Lancia. Alrighty, there's our first Lancia against heroes. So Sham's first deck was definitely not, probably, I assume it wasn't built for hero, or he just didn't open the Lancia. That Lancia.
Lancia, then now our Zeta is... We compulse, okay.
Wow, okay, that series of events was very nice for Sham. Now, does...
One phase revive.
Yeah, let's see what Sham... Alright, there's no DD Crow. Let's see what Sham chooses to synchro into here.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if he's got another hand trap here. If not, I mean, this could just be lethal.
Could be. Let's see what... He searches the Ruddy Rose Witch. He's trying to draw into that Rose Monster.
The Rose Monster or just another Basil.
Yep, that would work too.
Any of those would be enough. I mean, actually, if he just goes carried here, I guess that is just game on board, if no hand trap.
Looks like Sham is feeling no delay. He's just going for it, and it looks like he's about to take down Uno. That's just a land. Yep, just an increased delay. And man, Sham takes it. All right, no hand traps.
All tied up 1-1.
Yeah, that's what we like to see.
Yeah, that Lancia is just devastating for Uno there. He needed the draw 2 to dig for his tech cards to try to survive, and just could not.
Yeah, he Lancia into Compulse. I mean, that was quite the sequence there for Sham.
Yeah, definitely what you want to open. Also fortunate for him that his second deck had the Lancia there to interrupt the hero.
Yeah,
Definitely
for sure.
out.
Sham opened Compulse Lancia combo. That was a nice hand.
Alright, we got the mirror now.
Yeah, they're hopping on the
going
table
first.
quick. They're definitely not giving me much time to update these. Of course, Uno is ready.
They're putting you to the test, pal.
Yeah, they said this is the only 2 decks I've played for months. That I don't need to wait.
Goes for Rev Rocks. Goes through. No Crow. Did not try the shotgun. We'll see what he goes for in the mirror here. Does he just go for Yazi? Does he go Samuel Destroyer?
El Samuel. I feel I would go probably Yazi unless I'm not playing a Yang Zing in my deck probably. But you never know with what they might have set. It depends on if they have live back or not.
Yeah, so the thing is, if you think your opponent's on Carrot, you unironically would rather go Sam D. But if you think the opponent's on, like, the Touty build, you'd rather go Yazi. Or, like, if you just open, like, set 3 Synchro, then, I mean, probably just Yazi and Ooga Booga, but...
Yeah, it's always tough in these mirrors. You gotta really kind of gauge how good your back row is and how well it can play through what your opponent has opened.
Yeah, for sure. And would you go for the Yazi?
That one,
Only
okay.
one set.
Yeah, and the other thing is a lot of people have been not going for Sam D just because of that fear of, what do you call it? Trishula. Trishula turn 1. Gonna kill a Yazi and a Sam D the same way. So it's kind of, if you're worried about that.
Just, the risk of going, I guess, for this, though, is just the fact that, like, the Carrot Weight BRD play will just be enough to kill him due to, like...
Yep.
I guess not necessarily. He'll need like a second White Rose, I guess, but yeah. Or another Basil.
Well, if you have a Basil and a Blue Rose, you can Basil the Blue Rose and then set the second Blue Rose. Have one. And BRD that way, and that'll get the double revive. Although that doesn't even need Carrot. Yeah, Carrot just needs to make Yazi miss timing. So I guess in that situation you'd only get one effect. So yeah, you wouldn't the Blue Rose wouldn't do anything in that situation.
Go Sam D. Mills the Carrot. And he did add blue rose off his rocks, so presumably he opened a basil as well.
Yeah. And he must not have had an OTK line, or he felt something that made him not want to go for it. Alright, he's going to negate the Yazi. I assume, yeah, I assume he's got something to decrease the attack or put it to defense or something along those lines. And he does.
He's got the lance, no float, negated. Basil end phase. No crow, okay.
Searches the blue. Interesting, so he either has a very basal heavy hand or just needs the monster for whatever reason.
Yeah, I mean, going into back or whatever, discarding the blue, getting the white will like inherently let you synchro once through like a flipper, which is always nice.
Yeah, and if you got the basal in hand already, there's not a huge reason to search it, especially if you have
to get like the third or whatever.
Yeah.
Summon the blue. And this is also threatening a Trish as well.
Yeah, so Uno's definitely felt threatened by that. He had to stop that.
Looks so white. Understandable. No lance, no econ.
An econ would be crazy here.
Yeah, econ would have been. Shake my hand.
Yeah, stonks would be. Oh, there is an econ. Alrighty, wow, this thing, it's getting heated now. Is he gonna go into the Ruddy Rose? He is. That's one way to deal with a Samurai Destroyer.
And if we have the basil already, we can synchro again. But do we have game?
I don't know. Presumably there is a basal set. We're not sure what's in Uno's hand. Gonna stop his Rocks Rose from being nuked. And Sham's gonna protect his own rocks. At least his own rocks from... Yeah, he's just not gonna wipe the field. I think that's a good call by Sham.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, I know what Synchro is gonna make here to push for game.
He lost his carrot.
Yeah, both players down their carrot now.
And he doesn't have his Yazi anymore.
I mean, I don't think he has lethal. Gets another basil, okay.
Yeah, I can't think of a way that he would... What he's got right now.
Yeah, it's hard to say. We go for the synchro. Do we just go our own SamD maybe?
Yeah, let's see if
You know, Ono has follow-up though, which is sort of monk-ass. You definitely need to kill him this turn.
Yeah,
or you need like your own back row.
Alright, he has one set, although it is presumably a basal.
Yeah, he's gonna need that to be live here for sure. Otherwise, Frisch would be quite bad. Discard blue.
Even his own Ruddy can be devastating. Although Zeta will stop some sort of OTK line if he doesn't go into Yazi immediately. Or it could potentially stop it.
Yeah.
I will say, Zeta plus Ruddy does have some protection through quite a few OTK lines together.
Yeah. Can prevent you from getting Black Rose with the Ruddy effect or Yazi popped.
Yep. Yeah, if he's gonna lethal him here, he's gonna have to either summon something in defense or just go into Yazi so Zeta can't target it, because...
Yeah, I would assume Ono doesn't have game here either without like an econ of his own.
Alright, so he's synchroing.
He goes for though.
Yazi.
Yazi. Gonna just beat him down.
All right, so Sham has gone through 2 basals. Uno has only gone through 1 so far.
Yeah, he's up on.
However, he's
presumably on
going.
resources.
Yeah, he's going to need some set cards probably if he can't OTK Sham this turn.
Yeah, with both of them opening such heavy like monster engine hands, they're kind of just like racing the top deck back row to beat the other player.
Yeah, and going first for Sham was a huge advantage when you open similar hands like this.
Yeah. Looks like Anna's kind of like considering what he wants to do. We do have another back row now.
Ooh, we have 3 back row. Interesting.
We have all the back row.
I have an idea of what those back row might be, but we'll see what they actually are. Because there's only a few back row that I would think that you wouldn't either go for the sack that turn with, or just set to disrupt your opponent.
Yeah.
There's
there are definitely some.
Definitely
just hold in
one.
hand.
I'm almost positive that at least one of those sets is of the forbidden variety. We'll say that.
True. Alright. It lagged a little bit, but I think we're back.
Alright, nice. Yeah, I apologize if the stream ever cuts out. It's because my internet is a bit... Damn, open the Sawani, or you top deck that. I don't know. I wasn't paying enough attention. I really need to pay more attention. When I'm playing, I'm a little better at it. Ooh, Samurai Destroyer with the 500 attack point boost.
That's a thick Samuel.
It is.
Goes to battle.
Oh, and it goes through. Wow. Okay, so we're just gonna try to survive here. But Sham with no other follow-up. Does he have anything that he drew that would help him? If he really drew Sawani, that could be devastating for him.
Yeah, I mean, I think he top decked it. I wasn't looking either at like the newly drawn card, but
I mean, he didn't have a... I presume he did, yeah. Oh, he's gone through all 3 basals. Okay, wow, Sham might be in danger here. But we did see a card last duel that might save him from this.
there is a play that he's gonna go for it out this board. He'll likely go for Trish 0 if he's able.
I would assume.
Like
no, he's not.
Isn't able to.
Wow.
I don't think he has the white rose. They're both out of skill.
Does he really have no basal? Oh, they've both gone through all 3. Wow. That's quite the development.
This game has devolved to Ooga Booga Beatdown.
It has, and right now, Sham has the bigger Ooga on the field. And he's literally just normal summoning all of his Garnets.
And he did top deck a back row as well.
Forbidden Lance reducing to 24. Okay, so he takes... Now, Uno has now taken control of the Ooga field. That's a monster. Interesting.
Live.
Yeah, he is. He's not. He can't OTK him here. And compulsory device on the Zeta. That's huge. That is huge. Wow, the carrot be thick out here on the field today.
1900 is bigger than 1600. This thing's a menace.
This thing's a tank. Yeah. Oh,
white rose
pops the white rose. Wow. Or maybe he just had it and he didn't summon it because his field was a little bit clogged before. Resummons a 3200 monster.
I think this is just...
Yeah, this is...
a wrap. Yeah. No plant engraved to fit into.
And Sham takes it. So Sham takes back the lead after being down 0-1 versus Wounded Hero. And FHX takes the early 2-1 lead.
Yeah. Winning the mirror match always Always a positive start for the team. Now it's time to see what Switcheroo will have to send in. Their first Rose counter pick. Do they just send in another mirror? Or do they try the tried and true favorite dual hero? Or maybe it's the tier 0 War Rocks?
We could only hope. But you're gonna have to tell me what that deck even does, Mike.
It's basically like a auto duel deck.
Ooga?
You activate balance, and then yeah, your balanced hand, and yeah, smile.
Wait, they play balance?
The recent list, yes.
Oh my gosh, dude, that must be slow
They
as
play
heck.
the nerfed balance.
Yeah, that must be. I mean, there's just got to be no OTK possibilities with that. I mean, they murdered that skill.
All right, well, think Goki. Now think Solid Rocks. That's basically the deck you're playing.
So rock hard Gokis, huh?
Yeah.
Think interesting. Yeah. So not the biggest fan of Goki. So. Oh wait, oops. We just switching all the layers. Thought he joined the table for a second, but he. Gladiator Beast, and I was not alive the time when those were played. Just kidding. I just didn't play this back then. And those were meta.
Balanced Glads. Those were some good times.
Honestly, they're prehistoric to me. I don't know if they actually work.
Yeah, I mean, they used to run some wild cards back then. It was like the... Oh gosh, the quick play spell. It was like Super Rush Headlong or something? I don't remember the name. That card used to be insane back then.
Yeah, broken card. Alright, so ACT has joined the table. They got that Trish icon. It is nice. Former KCG... Actually, was it KC Cup? I don't know, man. ACT has won a lot of stuff.
He got a lot of golds. He's won I think it was just a KC Cup.
It was just a KC Cup, yeah, with Cyber Dragons.
Looks like favorite duel on top. Sham going first again. Definitely what you want to see against favorite duel.
And discard the Rocks Rose. What, man. See if it goes as well for Sham as it did last game. It's looking good so far.
No Crow. Alright. Gets Basil. I mean, surely we're gonna set 3 back row this game, right? Last game we opened like set 1. Surely.
He's on 25, so he's definitely got some purple cards in there. He just gotta draw them.
No carrot in hand. Gets the millet this time.
That's 2. All right, a little. Oh, sets 3. There you go, Mike. You got what you wished for.
That is the Yazi set 3.
And it looks
Heroes
like
we're gonna need a very strong hand.
Yeah, discard liquid. That's a good start.
Do we got any
Did Sham open Exodia? We were about to find out.
Do we have the 4th back row tech?
We do not.
Does not.
All right. Well, Sham's still in a pretty good spot. To be fair, he's got 3 sets, but he's probably gonna want to deal with this new
Knight.
where it runs over.
2. Duty discards here. Another liquid for next turn.
Stratos. All right, gonna go for the ad. I agree with that.
Another Stratos.
He's gonna play around a book or basically any other disruption that would disrupt that Neo Knight anyway.
Yeah,
Try to go for the pop.
Yeah, he'll just interrupt. Unless it was like specifically Econ as the only defensive card, I guess.
Yeah.
And we
Set
set
3
3 back.
We've seen this a few times from Favorite Duel. Alright, enemy controller. Yeah, that's a common play. You know, you don't see the target attack to defense that often playing against Favorite Duel. Actually, my experience, it does come up quite a bit versus it.
Yeah. Definitely probably the deck it comes up the most against, due to them just being like so battle removal heavy, apart from like tech cards.
Yeah, and a lot of their tech, I mean, it's hard to find some tech cards that really remove a monster. Can't play semi-limits or limit cards very.
Yeah, MSC hitting Chalice, probably not the back row he wanted to hit out of the 3.
Yeah, I'd say, but see what he can hit next. Book, okay.
The book.
That's still probably not that great for Sham. I mean, it's not bad, but he'd probably rather hit something like a bottomless or a card that couldn't be chained to the Yazi.
Yeah.
Did not open the money or the carrot. That is super nice. If there's something else here.
The tuner.
I presume he's going to guaranteed at least, yeah, get a sync off here.
Yeah, gets the black rose.
Oh, the animation. We're going to see this animation quite a few times. Yeah, it's about to.
Hope you like this cutscene.
Yeah, it's going to happen a few times. Void trap hole, but there is an econ. Okay.
Nuke gonna go through.
Now, is Sham going to be able to OTK? If there is no DD Crow, ACT is dead here. We saw Ready Rose Witch last game. Or actually, we saw it at some point.
He's dead to a lot of things here. He could go for...
Yeah, he hasn't even used his Basil. Wow, that's crazy.
Revive Black Rose, Ruddy, get the Liquid out of here. I mean, yeah, this game's a wrap.
Man, he just rolled this favorite dual player. Good lord.
I mean, yeah, that's like
DD Crow is not even enough.
Yazi set 3.
Yeah, that's just the Rose experience. My lord. I mean, that was just an annihilation.
Oh, this is actually this game on board.
Yeah. Sham just gonna go for the very slight BM that doesn't matter, but he gets the win. FHX now goes up 3-2.
3-1.
3-1. Sorry, you're right. Thank you. See if they're gonna repeat.
Yeah, you're in a pivotal spot. Do you use the repeat here, your first counter, or do you just go in possibly the mid? They announced the repeat right away.
All right, so they are going with the game plan despite having an unfortunate result there. ACT table. He probably just a miscommunication from his.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure what they were gonna do.
Or maybe just like right clicked out or whatever.
Yeah, so, dude. Sometimes I just go out just to check my deck. Sometimes I mean, it doesn't matter how many team we play. Sometimes it's better to just double check that deck.
Yeah, for me personally, I'm just not coordinated with my mouse, so I'd be clicking the right click instead of the left sometimes.
Yeah.
All right. This time, favorite duel going first. Opens the Stratos. Definitely a strong start.
Yeah, and Sham does not win the coin flip this time. See how this works out for him.
It's a miracle.
Check for delays by setting it.
No hand trap to prevent that from going through. We go for Neos Knight. Pitch another Liquid.
Oh, and just ends. Wow. Okay, so maybe there could be some potential hand traps or ACT. Opened a lot of cards with not enough text on them.
Yeah. A lot more vanilla heroes than you would like, presumably.
Yeah. They don't be that dark brown color that you'd like to see. Or he probably...
Yeah, you'd probably discard them too, so I would expect at least a hand trap of some sort here. Discard blue. Opens the white. Presumably just gonna grab a Basil.
Bottomless. Alright, it just goes through. Sham
that goes clean.
Yeah, Sham did not open anything to dodge that.
Presumably no quick
or
plays,
yeah.
Basil now.
Alright.
Oh.
Activates the
another one.
Top decked. Oh, another. So he just didn't care. He Braun don't care about that.
To play around the skill.
Yeah.
Or to play around a flip, or in this case, bottomless.
Did have to use his basal though, so Kang is going to be a little bit difficult, I'd assume. Unless he has a second basal. And a Ruddy Rose Witch as the last 2 cards.
Yeah. I mean, right here, you can just go something like... Maybe Sam D would be a strong option here. Negate the Neos Knight. Guarantee clear it with, like, minimal investment.
Yeah, you could even go into something like a Zeta, because, I mean, you clear the Stratos and you... The Neos Knight is no threat. Yeah, the Neos Knight is no threat, so if he summons a monster, he's going to have to put it in defense. Or else
Zeta might even be better here.
Alright, he goes for the Sam D, yeah.
Either's valid.
Yeah, they're pretty...
Alright, yeah, if you don't have any back row, I think I'd go Sam D as well. So.
Yeah, getting the Neos Knight off the board is definitely more valuable than Stratos, because you kind of want to get them to the state where they got 2 Stratos on the field. Kind of stuck, because without... They gotta fuse the Stratos off with Miracle Fusion to unclog themselves.
Yeah. Alright. Fortunately, no other back row at all though for Sham, so definitely a little Monka S when you stare this down.
Yeah, it is.
Discard Avian.
He's already got the
he
liquid.
Does have the way to play through it here.
Got the liquid. Brave already.
Yeah, he going Blaze Man though.
Like no, yeah, it looks like no hand traps from Sham. Got this cutscene too, and this is anime dueling.
This is this game, right?
I mean,
526.18.
It definitely looks like it.
My NA math. I don't think it's failing me this time.
Although, yeah, if Sam D dies, it's not that Flame Wingman's not going to be negated anymore. Looks like this might be a wrap.
Yeah.
And Sham goes down. It looks like he opened a lot of Rose Dragon monsters in.
Yeah. And that'll be Switcheroo taking the point. 3-2. Now FHX. We'll see what their send-in is for the favorite dual hero. Maybe we see some hero mirrors. Maybe they just send in another Rose. Maybe they bring some spice.
Those are the 2 main options we're probably gonna see.
We do have Mr. W in the lineup today, so
that's what we like to see. So we were waiting on the Evil Eye Witchcrafter power combo. Sham losing that one, but starting off for his team very strongly with a 3-2.
Yeah, I guess Zeta would keep you alive there. You'd only die to like Neos Fusion.
Yeah, Neos Fusion would be the only. Well, I mean, to be fair, I guess you'd still die. Well, no, Zeta would banish Brave Neos, so you actually wouldn't die.
Zeta would keep you alive.
Yeah, it would keep you alive no matter what. So
yeah, due to them having the Neos Knight on the field, unless you had like a Chalice or something to kill you with it, but yeah.
Yeah, so Zeta was probably just the safer option and just leave the Neos Knight on the field. Nonetheless, Sham going 3-2, nice for his team. Let's see how they can counter.
Still a positive result. Looks like they are thinking about this counter quite a bit. Either that or maybe the player is just on his way to the room.
You Drama in the lineup too, my boy. Drama.
Alright. Well, I think it's finally done storming outside. It's been like a flood warning outside. I was kind of hoping my internet wouldn't like cut out at all or anything, but I think we're fine.
Dude, I hope the stream's not pausing because, man, I got Spectrum and they are probably the worst internet provider I've ever had, but they're like the only one in my area. They are so bad.
Yeah. Having Spectrum is unfortunate. Feels American.
Yeah, being on Spectrum, not the best. By not the best, I mean might be the worst.
Yeah, probably the worst provider in the area. All right.
And we saw Lancia and Compulse in that Rose Dragon list. He really opened just 0 of them.
Right.
Either one of
Yeah,
those would have been
did
great.
not draw.
Did
Yeah,
draw
Lancia for him as well. Could've
Lance,
just been
Econ.
GG.
He didn't draw anything.
Yeah, his hand was very bad to go second with, or even to go first with, honestly.
I mean, because of the way ACT opened, if there wasn't much of a probably just needed like one tech card. Really, I would assume. He just opened nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, his ending could play through the flipper, it just couldn't do anything else, or through the bottomless, I guess. Still no player in for FHX yet. We are just waiting to see what they send. And he just joined the room. It is Mr. W.
That's what we like to see.
Hey, when you asked me at the start of the war about my prediction of 2 decks that would not be meta, this is probably what I had in mind.
Yeah,
You're Bonds on the table.
Bonds do be a sexy man. Look at him. Good lord. Look at that hairline. My god, he's like, how old is Bonds, man? He looked like he's like 13, but
call him a sexy man.
He like
is 13.
Like he's 13 going on 93.
It is grit. This would appear to be witchcraft.
Oh my gosh, he got Metal Foes Fusion in there. I respect it. I do be a witchcrafter, how do I say this? Enjoyer. Bonds witchcrafter.
Looks like a strong hand. Opens Holiday.
Doesn't even, yeah, okay, so it makes sense to draw first before tag out. Let's see what he's gonna mill with Schmidta. Are we gonna see Masterpiece? To be honest, against favorite duel, you probably don't even need to. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, you can just mill your favorite card, honestly.
Yeah, the most he has collaboration in hand. He'd mill it. Unveiling, also not bad. I mean, yeah, you really going first in this matchup too. Huge advantage for Witchcrafter.
Oh, he crows.
Crows the holiday. Okay, so glad he discarded a spell probably now.
Yeah, it could have been very risky otherwise if he didn't mill it, but he definitely saw the delay. So.
Yeah, I think they saw bottomless trap hole and said, you know what? No time like the present to send best deck.
Yeah, there are a lot of cards that Neos plays that are just dead. Like, you'll see text from, like, Void Trap Hole, Bottomless.
Stygian Dirge,
even,
another
like,
one.
Flippers, yeah, Dirge. Any flipper. Doesn't really help you out a flipped Bear.
Yeah, Bear thick.
When your deck is Unga Bunga Beatdown featuring trap cards, your Unga Bunga doesn't really work.
Yeah, Bear is way too thick for that.
The open Stratos Liquid, though, does not negate the Stratos.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably a good play. Mr. W just waiting to see what happens. He's probably, I assume he'd only negate for a Grand Mole possibility.
Yeah, the only in-engine out they have would be the Grand Mole. Although one thing is, presumably, you've seen Chalice, and like you've seen Book, so like it's not out of the question that he could draw into like the Neos Fusion plus like Flipper or Chalice sack.
This
card's have grid as well.
Oh man, he plays Void Trap Hold. Wow, this is
we saw a lot on the BRD.
A lot of cards not good against Witchcrafter. Yeah, you're right. All right, so Bear just needs one spell, which we know he has. He's got the so he's got the Chalice on the Bear. He probably
also break the grid as well.
Yeah, he'll break the grid. We'll see if he. Oh, yeah, not sending Masterpiece probably slightly annoying for Mr. W now, depending on what those set.
Yeah, it's Pator. Unveiling. Let's go to another Bear.
Second Bear. Let's see if there's anything for this. Let's see if he can get to any Patronus. Patronus is a card that Mr. W desperately wants right now.
Yeah, if he can get Patronus engraved, get that holiday back to hand, he's in a good spot for sure.
Yeah. Like, oh, so it looks like he did. I assume that is drawing the Patronus there. Because now he can get a second holiday if he...
Book the Bear.
Yeah, getting that Patronus out is huge. Gonna start. I don't, because I doubt this Neos player is going to be able to out this Ver unless he does have Neos Fusion and Grand Mole in his deck.
Yeah, he would need to have Neos Fusion in hand, or maybe like a Karma already set, I guess. Those would be likely the only two outs.
Yeah, that's true. That would out it for sure.
Karma would actually be like devastating here.
Yeah,
I guess not as bad Patronus, but
Karma Cut is quite annoying for Witchcrafter to, even if it doesn't banish 2 Vers at once.
right. Goes for the skill, discards the Neos. Mills and Avian too. Alright.
What's he gonna go for here? Because Skyscraper, not very good against a Madame Ver. Just gonna go into Brave Neos. No draw 2 though.
Yeah, I guess he's just trying to wall him a bit.
Trying to end this game as fast as possible.
Do you have another Chalice? Wow.
No spell and no
That's just
Patronus.
Masterpiece?
It must be. Oh, it's another Unveiling.
Oh.
But he doesn't have...
He lives.
Yeah, he lives. Wow, yeah, so he lives, but at what cost
He's
here?
not in a good spot.
Man, he
yeah.
drew
all
3
Unveilings in the grave. Yeah, that's tragic.
Yeah, he added a second Unveiling, and then top decked a third. Gonna need a good top deck here. And he just surrenders. Mr. W loses it with Witchcrafter. Tragic.
Trying to see if they repeat, or do they try his second deck out? He is sitting on the table. Let me hop into the war room quick. And they repeat as well.
They
We're
repeat,
gonna run it
alright.
back with Witchcrafter.
We'll head back to the game. Alright, back to the room. Fast as possible.
Yeah, just waiting on them to challenge each other here.
ACT one with favorite dual hero.
Yeah, he definitely drew the good text to deal with the bear as well, like the Chalice, Crow, Book.
Yeah, that was very nice. He only drew 1 bad trap for him, and he was able to discard it with Liquid. He might have had a second subpart trap, but...
Yeah. Alright. Witchcrafter going first again.
And oof.
Did not open good. I mean, that could be an Unveiling Ver in hand, potentially. But
Yeah, best case scenario, it is Unveiling in Ver.
worst
certainly
case
looks
scenario,
like.
that is a set Masterpiece, and we are gonna grit cope.
Plays DD Crow and Witchcrafter. Wow.
Oh,
And opens it. That is not a card I would expect to see in Witchcrafter at all.
I don't think I've ever seen Handcraft played in Witchcrafter yet.
Yeah, usually they just stick to spells.
Definitely makes sense why they sent it into Favorite Duel then. It opened Neos Fusion though.
I mean, it makes sense, but it does cause you to open hands like this and brick. But let's see if he has Unveiling and Madame Ver.
Normal Liquid. We're trying to proc the grit here.
There is an Unveiling.
It looks like we do.
And there is the Madame Ver.
Let's see if we can get our engine going for Mr. W. He does top a Shmeta.
And very nice top deck for him. Wow.
And discard Holiday. He's going to get a lot of spells.
Yeah, he is.
Tor, building the wall.
Got Holiday and Unveiling, and see what he mills with Shmeta. To be honest, I don't know. Man, Mr. W's in a very strong spot because now, yeah, he could mill just about anything he wants.
collab. Wants to go through all 3 spells.
Yeah.
Understandable. I guess that's one nice thing. Against favorite duel, you're not really afraid of them making a big OTK push without like really strong hands from them.
Yeah, and Mr. W's seen Chalice, so in this position he has the like affordability of just playing around the Chalice. Probably gonna tag into a second Bear, I assume, unless he feels some sort of play that is strange. But I don't think there's anything like Floodgate that you have to worry about. Floodgating a Madame Bear, not even really a W favorite duel anyway. That's kind of a
I mean, you usually only see like 1 Floodgate max from.
Yeah, because the 3.
The
the
3. Yeah.
Chaos Fusion. I play Witchcrafter, so I'm just thinking about those, how to play around some cards. You don't really need to play around bottomless though, so only a card like Floodgate is really need to chain link 2 summon to.
Yeah. You don't need to respect the bottomless at all.
Hey, I don't think a single monster in your deck except Schmidta gets hit by it.
Yeah. Goes for the Neos Knight with the normal summon liquid.
Gonna go for the negate now.
I guess he's playing around him drawing into Chalice.
Yeah, I'd say there's probably no fear, although you never really need to just shotgun it. I mean, you probably could have waited for Stratos, but I mean, the good news is that Neos Knight is permanently negated. Oh man, Shadowmere. Yeah, the good news with negating Neos Knight this early is that Madame Bear might only negate for the turn, but Neos Knight's attack does not return if it's negated for 1 turn. Day's gone.
Yeah, it'll stay pretty small.
But Neos Knight
into Bear number 2. That's an ends.
I would put money that that's probably a Chalice. Or some sort of play that might have caused him to clear one of those Bears last turn.
Get our spells back to hand. And now we wall.
Is anyone asleep yet? Because I'm not. I love this gameplay, even though no one else on this probably does. No, I'm just kidding. There's probably a few people that like watching Witchcrafter game.
I liked watching like combo Witchcrafters, I guess, like when you had like large, more explosive plays.
Yeah, those were the days. You could just combo you want to go for to kill them when you long enough.
Yeah, like charge, grass, and pass it back. Or ACT, I guess, yeah. Tor, draw 1.
And Mr. W here, I mean, he's got absolutely no reason to go.
Yeah, we just we go for deck out now. Smile.
Yeah.
Imagine he just digging for a Schmeta before he starts going aggro.
Yeah, he's just gonna set up his field to the point where it's unbreakable for favorite duel, and then he's gonna go in because there's no real reason to do it before that. You don't want to overcommit and lose to some weird card that he.
Yeah.
Because I mean, favorite duel is never breaking this ever. They're gonna need like a crazy tech that we've never seen, like have a chance.
Like Karma, Needle, plus Chalice comp, like, yeah, there's a...
But with Patronus already set up in this many spells, if he's got Masterpiece, I mean, Karma's not, at this point, Karma's not even going to do much.
Alright, books, trade the collab.
Mr. W is even winning the deck out battle. I mean, if I was Mr. W, I would literally just sit the entire game and never go under your deck value or limit under what your opponent has, because even if you can't kill them and he keeps disrupting you, top-decking traps, you just can't lose this game at this point.
Yeah, you would have to get blown out by something really specific.
Yeah, you would. And if you got Masterpiece and Grave, you're gonna need like a Needle into a Chalice into a monster board. But he's got with that Neos Knight on the field and Grit still intact. I mean, this is there's no way favorite duel I think could possibly out this.
Gets to Genny, so I guess he wants to go for the collab copy here. Also wants to get to the Schmeta Mill. We'll see if he goes for like Patronus Mill or if he goes for Masterpiece, but either one would be pretty valid, I think.
Yeah, right here, I mean, he really just has to clear the Brave Neos. Like, in 1x1, you kill their monsters. Favorite duel can...
Yeah. Collab from hand. Genny copy another collab. I mean, this is going to force out a lot.
Yeah, and I mean, even if there's like a double book or a Chalice plus book, I mean... Oh, and there's double collab. Never mind, that's not even enough to kill.
Yeah, you'd have to like Chalice early.
Which is, I mean, he's just going to not attack if he does that. He's just going to go minus.
Yeah. Books Schmeta. All right. And these attacks are going to go through. I presume will be 3k at least, maybe even 4k.
Yeah, I'd put my money on... Actually, you know, it might... I don't know. 3 or 4, that's a good... It's interesting. Not sure what last card in hand is.
It's another Unveiling. Yeah, I think only 3k. Unless he has, yeah, like Metal Plus Fusion or another...
Yeah, some sort of extra tech that he hasn't needed yet. Alright, just 3. Or, yeah, just 3k, but, I mean, he has no real reason to go higher than that, so...
Alright, you can just negate. Okay.
Fair enough. He wants to at least clear 1 monster in case there's Chalice.
Yeah, this force will start using this back row so you don't get hit by like a combination of them.
Yeah.
Pro hitting the Holiday. We got 1 more Holiday engraved, and that'll just kind of sit there for a while.
I guess I said you'd play around Crow or Chalice, but to be honest, I guess he plays around Chalice just having 2 Vares on the field.
Yeah. True. Do we have another draw 2 from ACT here? Discard Stratos. Does he already have a liquid mill?
Check it out.
See in a second, but
I don't think so. Oh, he does. He has 2.
Oh, he does.
Oh, he's a prismatic one.
Okay.
Fortunately, I think he could draw his whole deck, and I'm not sure anything's gonna out the field W put against him.
Let's see. We need the Lava Golem into Flame Wingman boost for game. Thoughts?
Is that enough? I don't. Is Masterpiece set?
It wouldn't actually be.
Actually, wait. He still hasn't gotten to Masterpiece yet. He chose not to use. Actually, wait. I think he.
I think that's. Oh, actually.
No, he just chose. He just not to use last turn. If he put Masterpiece in the grave, that wouldn't even be enough.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't put Patronus yet. I guess he'll probably do it next turn.
Yeah,
Perhaps.
you'd think that. I mean, with Patronus on the field, I mean, probably kind of a misplay for him to not do it. Although if he doesn't time out, he wins this game. So I don't really need. But yeah, it would have been a little better to either mill.
I guess like
Masterpiece.
Yeah, the only reason I guess would be like if he just wanted to keep a higher card count, but
yeah, but
I mean, ACT is gonna have to do something, so he's gonna fuse regardless.
Yeah, and the thing is, he was 1 card ahead, which is actually 2 cards ahead because he was. But
yeah, true.
It's true that he had no real need to do that. And I mean, at this point, Mr. W is probably just like tops because this favorite duel logged. Use off Stratos and summon a monster.
Yeah, so one nice thing for Switcheroo here is that you have a lot of time to talk about your counter pick. So you should have your mind made up.
Yeah, I mean,
which player you want to send in next. Tell her to be ready. They got the room ID typed in.
At this point,
top right now.
Yeah, at this point, Mr. W, you could probably put money on what his second deck would have been if he didn't even. I mean, they probably prepped for the Witchcrafter Evil Eye combo all week, basically.
Yeah, it's definitely what you should. One thing to keep in mind if you are against this team is like do a little bit of scouting. You're gonna try to sling on the bear.
And take a lot of
Probably
damage.
Chalice, I would assume.
Well, the thing is, can Chalice be activated in the damage calc? I think it. Not positive though.
Oh. I'm not sure.
If I was Mr. W, I'd definitely try to get Masterpiece engraved next. All right. Well, that Bear's never not dying this turn. Gonna lose his grit here though.
No search.
Third
Schmeta.
Schmeta
going. Let's see what he mills here. I would imagine he's gonna go for a Patronus.
Yeah, either that or Masterpiece, or if he has one of those cards in his hand, he'll mill a Patore, possibly.
Oh, true, yeah. Just to pitch it or whatever. That'd be valid as well. Let's see. He does have a holiday set up as well already, right? Yeah, holiday. Yep. He has one of each. Okay.
He's got a one holiday banish, so he definitely does want to get back to that at some point. Yeah.
You don't want to get both your holidays crowed.
Alright, so he's skinny.
Yeah, he's gonna go for the revive here. Do we have crow number 3? Or even worse? Okay.
Interesting he goes for that, because that is the second holiday. Does he have a Patore in hand? If he has a Patore in hand... No, he doesn't. Okay, so he's not going to worry about milling Patron time. Going for lethal.
Going for game.
If there's no delay, I mean, this is... Yeah.
That looks like a wrap
to
me.
All right. Mr. W takes it with the Witchcrafters. I am a fan. So most people probably don't like watching Witchcrafter. I just like Witchcrafters, so.
All right, and that'll be 4-3. FHX is up now. Switcheroo, they got that counter pick. What do you think you would send in here, Gold?
Oh, I would go with a hard Rose Dragon. Here.
Rose Dragon counter. Yeah, I think that is probably something that I would do as well.
Unless they have brought the spicy Triamids.
Ooh, yeah, Triamids would be shake my hand deck.
Or Gandora. You know what? Honestly, Triamids... Being Witchcrafter versus Triamids.
Yeah. And yeah, even Gandor, that's pretty Monka-esque.
Yeah. Alright, so they send so.
It is just Rose Dragon, presumably. And Witchcraft going first. Gets Pator.
Give a second spell. He looks like he's opened pretty well.
Strong, yeah.
Yeah, this is a. This looks like a. Oh, and as Masterpiece. Wow, this is looking very strong so far.
I guess he discarded double collab though. That's pretty yikes.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't see that. I'm adjusting that. But you're right. That is a little Monka-esque, but he's gonna be able to mill a second one.
Yeah, gets to mill another, true.
Having that Masterpiece kind of lets you do like that, and interesting. All right, so he's got a Patronus. He must be definitely fearing that Ruddy Rose Dragon. Although this is weird because
this is weird.
Yeah, Ruddy Rose it doesn't really play around Ruddy Rose actually. Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Oh yes, it does. So.
Does it?
Yes, because
Masterpiece.
You Masterpiece banish.
Okay, right.
Yeah, so actually it will. If it's.
All right. Yeah, we're playing ourselves here.
Yep, actually, so it banishes as cost. So actually, this is exactly what you'd want to do. Play around Ruddy Rose. Because you'll banish them as cost, and then you'll chain the Patronus to that. and add back that banished collab and possibly another spell if he has another name in his hand.
Right. Okay.
Now the Ruddy Rose will still wipe the monster, but at least you have some spells in hand afterwards. Your resources won't be quite as demolished as they would normally be.
Let's the rock search Basil. Specials white. Okay. Yeah, so he was kind of testing him, see if he'd negate the rocks was there. No point in summoning the white. You can just special it for free. We'll see what Sync Ray tried to go for.
I will say
maybe
that...
Just
oh,
BRD,
go ahead.
Force negate. I was thinking maybe it goes like BRD, Force to negate, Basil ready. That'd probably be the most obvious play.
Yeah, and if you don't have that, I'd honestly play it slow. I mean, there's no real reason to go... Like, if you can't force that double negate, there's no real reason to go in. But with Black Rose Dragon into Ruddy, it's got... You know, Mr. W can play around it all he wants, but he's still not in a great position getting hit by this Ruddy, even with a great opening hand going for... Uses the effect. Does this negate? I thought it just makes its attack 0.
No, it just makes him 0, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he should know.
He's gonna kill this.
He's gonna take this, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna kill the bear. But I'd say if So couldn't make a hard push, this is probably a good play for him. He's gonna break the grit, and it's still gonna get through Vare. And next turn he'll be set up very nicely.
Yeah, you also don't hit your own graveyard at all. So yeah, this is probably just the best play here for him.
Yeah, Witchcraft are gonna need a pretty strong hand to get through that Rose Dragon, and they really need to get through that thing. And Basil is looming.
Yeah. How's a Jenny? Discard collab again. Okay. We'll see what he goes for, but honestly, does he have 2 spells in graveyard now, or 3?
He has 1. Oh, sorry. Wait.
I think it's 2, right?
2, but it's both collabs.
Yeah.
I was thinking of last turn when he just had 1.
Oh, alright, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he can't even do, like, an Exceed play yet. He would need to do, like, have another spell, tag Pator discard, and, like, YOLO rip another spell. Or, like, yeah, I don't know. That's, Schmeta.
Yeah, Mr. W not in a great spot. Going to end, and, okay, so we don't see a book or anything of that sort, so...
Oh.
As the D Pro. And it looks like there is no book or anything to stop the Schmeta. Oh, but there is a... Oh, there is one in hand. Rip Mr. W.
Yeah, this is a...
Mr. Rapsky.
I would assume he just dies here. Yeah, also getting your broken. This game is definitely just over.
Come on, Yami. You don't like the Witchcrafter? Not very Chad to use Bonds. Actually, that's probably true. Bonds does look like a senile old man, even though I think he's a child.
Surely you could have played like Zane Truesdale here, right? Like,
yeah. Or Taya Gardner, Witchcrafter player, which was never shown in the anime, but they had to give Witchcrafter somehow, and they gave it to her, I guess.
True. Taya is my favorite Witchcrafter player.
Yep. I like Taya Gardner. What other grit players do I like? I like Jesse Anderson, Crystron, Trans. That was just a great deck, but Ruddy hit. So Ruddy hit the Vare and a Guinea, and then the DD Crow, which is used.
Yeah.
But looks like this could be lethal.
Yeah.
That is a lot of attack points.
That's a fair assessment.
Alright, so takes it. So that is an issue with having to repeat a rogue deck like Witchcrafter. You are kind of left out to dry in that second game.
Yeah, definitely not wanting to repeat when you have to use like a rogue deck like that, but it is all tied up, so FHX momentum's back to them for the counter pick. And now we get to see what they counter favorite duel with. Rose Dragon, sorry. Meant to say probably just favorite duel, but yeah.
Yeah, good.
We do have a lot of other wars going on right now as well, so definitely in between games or whatnot, if you have like multiple tabs open, I definitely recommend doing that. Try to keep a track of all the other games going on right now.
Oh, that was actually Sham that said not very Chad to use. I didn't even see his name is black on here. It's like so hard to see.
Yeah, I can't see it in chat either unless I like squint.
Yeah. Old for this. My eyes going. Just my eyes have always been definitely fun. Glasses on.
Yeah, this is why we wear them full time, sir. Mr. W's still on the table. I wonder if there's
W taking time. Look, they're talking in QQ, trying to yell at Mr. W to get off the table. Probably, I assume.
Let's see. Yeah, coordinating over like text apps like that is definitely can be inconvenient sometimes.
It's crazy that China like bans things and duel.
Yeah, you definitely have to go through some loopholes.
Yeah, you gotta jump through hoop, talk to your friends.
Alright, it would appear they got in contact with him though. He left the room and now we will see what they send into the rows. Oh, wait. I think... Yeah, it is all tied up. Okay, you gave the point to ACT instead of Sal Gold.
That would be an issue, huh? Thank you, Mike.
Yeah.
ACT fans here. Kappa.
Yeah, we're just gonna give them all the wins. And FHX sends in Dagger as their next player.
And it is a mirror. They give a lot of respect and admiration to the dragon. Having almost no counters now.
Yeah, I mean, sending the mirror. This is how you win the mirror.
Yeah, especially when your opponent opens that.
Discard White Rose though. Do we have a second one? No.
I'll be interested to see what he goes for here. Into set 3. I mean, it's depending on your hand. It is somewhat viable to not even go. Like, although getting more monsters on the...
Oh, he does have it. Okay.
All right, he just goes for the normal summon rocks into white. Fair enough.
I guess was trying to bait for like a chalice or something.
Yeah. Doesn't play through book quite as well, but next to no one shotguns.
Yeah.
Astros.
Let's see here. How many back row cards for Dagger?
That's 3. Wow. Okay, so I'd say Dagger is in a pretty commanding position.
Yeah, so definitely gonna need to top deck his own Roxos here to get some momentum.
Does have
blind snipe a flood.
That's a pretty good blind snipe. Although if you don't have any monsters to summon, it's not gonna do a whole lot.
Yeah. Nothing to flip down if you got nothing on the field.
Sal definitely feels the pressure of not opening a blind. He's basically saying that, you know, to win this game, he's gonna need to top deck a monster. That was the card he top decks. Not have anything.
And we flip our rocks. And what do?
I mean, at this point, yeah, you can either go Yazi or just swing with the way you have it. But Yazi plays.
Even just BRD. I mean, I think this game's just done.
That's true too. If he has any follow up at all in his hand, BRD is pretty valid.
All right, he does go Yazi. Okay. Go the carrot. He uses Basil now. see what he goes for. He might go, like, try to do, like, a carrot double synchro play here. Okay, yeah, it's blue. Alright. He is going for a double synchro. Although he didn't search another basil. And I was kind of just calling his bluff, seeing if he does interrupt us or not. If he prevents the synchro, then he can just Yazi pop the last back row and then go for a boosted synchro. So he does just have to let it go through.
If he
Or
plays,
at least assuming he played Suwani.
yeah,
I'm
if
not
he
sure.
the previous player we saw play, Boxia. Oh no, you know what? Sham played Solani
Sham
actually.
played
Yeah,
Suwani, yep.
right. Haven't seen. Double econ. Wow, that is a hard minus right there. That is brutal. I think this game's over.
Yeah, this game's about as good as done. Trying to think if he might have had a way to lethal there. I guess this was safe for him to, like, really random back row, like avoid trap hole or something.
Yeah, I think if he's got one live set, he's got no real need. With any 3 back row, apparently.
Yeah. Alright. He does get to his rock throws finally, but I mean, I would assume it's probably just too late now.
Yeah, I mean, if that back row is anything live at all, it's much over. I mean, even if it isn't live, I don't think Dagger would have set 2 basils. Would have kept one in hand, and that would have been enough to get it.
We got a flipper, we got a compulse.
And there is the book.
Just the book.
There a... Oh, actually, it's not. It could be something.
Yeah.
Sad that he optic not rocks frozen.
Does get to kill the Samuel.
Yeah, unfortunately. Matter. There are not many. He got the mirror wall one time. I don't think there's a back row that can stop this Yazi from.
Wallady.
Yeah.
Top deck's another rocks. I mean, it's just icing on the cake at this point.
Yep, and that's it.
And that'll do it.
Dagger takes it.
5-4 now. FHX back in the lead. Time to see what So's second deck is. Maybe like probably just the Hero Rose package.
Hero experience. Hero Rose, that's popular.
And he's back on the table quick.
Yeah, you got me. Man, these Switcheroo players do not mess around. Wow. They are fast.
And it is just Hero. We'll see what version. Rose going first. Duel. 27 card. Probably another one of the Vision heroes. Discard rocks. Looks like a strong start for Dagger already. Adds Ready Rose Witch. In that case, he's probably setting only 2 cards max. There's Zeta. Yep, it does set 2. So presumably Basil set and then a mystery back row. but Hero will still need quite a strong hand to play through, like to make an aggro push through a Zeta and potentially a live back row.
Yeah, for sure. This was what it looks like. Hard count wise,
Yeah,
you might.
I would assume so.
Yeah, you probably
27.
already said that.
Yeah. We'll see though. I mean, Ferris into Stratos here could definitely just ooga booga through the back row. You just gotta snipe the 50-50. We are thonking though. Maybe his hand's just so insane he's calcing lethal.
Nah, yeah.
Or his hand's just so bad that...
Yeah, or he said, what we sending? We
Yeah, like, we got 180 seconds, boys. Yeah. What's next?
Yeah.
And it's looking like the ladder. The Vion pass. Mills the liquid. And we go for Ferris. Okay. Discard Stratos. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Huh. I guess he wanted to play around MST here? Presumably?
Well, you could just hit it with the strat.
Maybe banishes Stratos, okay.
Maybe he needed the liquid access.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but you could just do that anyways.
Oh, he opened poly. Okay, so that might be a... But that doesn't... Still doesn't make sense. Let's see what the rest of his hand is. If he has Fusion Sub as another card in his hand...
Yeah, we fuse another Stratos away.
I still can't figure it out though. Oh, but
Yeah.
it does...
I mean, I think he's just playing around MST.
Yeah,
he
he
wanna
is.
Get sniped, I guess.
Yeah, I think he just...
Yeah.
He feels...
I mean, if your hand's good enough, that's the valid option.
Yeah, it looks like he opened pretty strong.
Yeah, I am surprised he didn't go for 50-50, honestly. But we'll see. Liquid draw 2. Gonna try to dig in for some tech cards here.
Hard that second.
Looks like it came from the far right as well. I'm not for sure, but definitely was not from the far left.
Battle phase.
Let's see here. Gonna have to Zeta one of these.
Yeah, I assume he's gonna wait to see what Sal goes popping.
Yeah, you could,
Unless he has just a book or something and he just wants to get rid of both sunrises without a pop.
True.
Although I don't...
Right, let him swing.
Yeah, you probably don't gain much from doing that.
Yeah, so I think the only reason you'd want to let him try to pop here is if you have, like, 2 basils set and you want him to hit one, I guess. That would be the most logical reason anyways. Alright, Zeta gonna hit the other sunrise. Grab rocks. Alternatively, I mean, if the back was live, maybe we'll just take the gamble and hope he misses it, but we'll see.
we'll see what So has in hand, because this field is definitely looking like Ruddy Rose food.
Yeah. I mean, his back row looked like it had no delay when it came to his turn. He probably also has toggle off. I mean, he does have basil in hand, so there should have been a delay. So I guess I can't really tell.
I mean, it could be a basil. It could be something else, but I mean, he wouldn't activate the bait.
Yeah.
Already revived the rocks that prior.
Yeah, true. We'll see though if Dagger's able to threaten a lethal push here. He does have increased setup as well for Sal, so you're inherently not that likely to get sacked. Alright. So rocks. Another blue. He does have carrot meld, right, Gold?
Check it out. I think so. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, okay. He must already have Rose Witch in his hand, I think, then? Presumably. It's another Synchro.
Summons a BRD. Probably gonna go for that ready.
I wonder if he'll let his Zeta die or if he just takes the Sunrise with them.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well take one with you, I guess, but... I mean, he could even just increase tribute to make him lose his Zeta, right? So, yeah, you might as well just let it die.
And it was a second basal, so that's gonna be huge. Back a bait. Or it could just be... He is just gonna go for another BRD.
Black Rose.
Looks like there's just play. It looks like... Yep, it looks...
Yeah, he would need a white to survive. And that'll do it.
Oh, Dagger takes it on the counter pick. Or actually, that was a second deck one. That wasn't a counter.
Yeah.
That's a big win for... Up by 2.
Yeah, now they're up by one full player. Definitely a big win there. And now we'll see what Switcheroo decides to do against another Rose. Do they send another favorite duel? Do they send their own mirror? Do they send the Spice? War Rock?
War Rock, the hidden BRD counter that had not been discovered yet.
Who's that, Trust? These teams are just behind.
Well, these teams aren't. Everyone else is.
True. Alright. Next players join the room. Time to see who it is. Either Futurama or wrong roster. Copa or Sobla.
Wait, man, they have So and Sao. The heck? Sove and Sao. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. We don't know the Switcheroo roster very well.
Looks like another favorite duel. And Rose wins the coin. Discard rocks, Rose. Looking like off to a good start. Let's see what he adds here. It's the Rose Witch, so he's probably only going to set 2 max. I mean, there's a chance he sets 3 still, but...
Yeah, if he's just really not afraid of DD Crow, he might just do that. And he goes Zeta turn 1 against favorite.
Yeah. So I think the Zeta's fine. Typically, well, I mean, we'll see how it plays out, but a lot of times you only go Yazi if your back row's like really strong, if you feel really safe.
Yeah, that's true. Neo's
Otherwise,
Knight
yeah.
can wipe out a Yazi pretty easy. Dude, honestly,
Zeta's just safer.
I just feel like I sometimes just go Yazi just to get that brick out of my deck, unless it's already. But
We do be drawing it.
yeah, to be honest, that it is better to keep Zeta and just have a Zeta on the field. Comes back
Yeah,
every.
the Zeta like removing a fusion for you.
Yeah, especially
fusion.
yes.
A second.
Yeah, especially when one of the monsters battle damage.
Yeah. True. In this case, though, there will be 2 of them doing battle damage.
Yep. And now 3. Out going for the wipe, so he opens strong. Salve has no fear.
We'll
Actually,
take one with us, so we only lose 1. It's a Lance.
I'm surprised he even set that. I guess he's afraid of being lethal in this manner. Although you still probably would use Basal.
Yeah, you wouldn't even die here. You would only lose to, I think, nothing.
Actually, yeah.
You would lose to Stratos Pop into Crow, the card you target. That would be quite literally the only thing that kills you. But you could also just chain your Basal when he Stratos Pops, so.
Yeah, it's interesting at the land.
Yeah. Definitely runs the risk, but maybe wanted to set it for intimidation factor.
Yeah, well, it didn't intimidate anything. Actually, -1 for.
Zeta returns. The only fortunate thing for Dagger here is there is only 1 back row. So it's definitely not out of the question that you can play through it. You have a heavy engine hand. Maybe a Suwani in hand. I'm just looking like a fool.
Might be another reason he went for Zeta. Although with Lance and Basal, I think, yeah, Zeta's.
Yeah. Let's see here. He does open the white, no skill needed, so he will be able to play through 1 interruption onto the Rocks rows here. We'll see what his back rows though. Yeah, add the blue.
Yeah, not having to scale for that white rose is big.
Yeah, just lets your engine play through like any 1 interruption. Apart from like a Crow, I guess, but you know.
Yeah, and with Zeta being on the field, I mean, if you manage to get into a Ruddy or something like that, you are, with a Zeta coming back every turn, I mean, nice.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what he goes for. Definitely some merit in just going BRD here. Could even... Who knows?
Yeah, it depends on what, if he's got a Lance or an Econ in his hand, got nothing, and he just trying to figure out how to best play through that disruption with it.
Yeah. One annoying thing as well is him having 2 Neos fused in the grave. Means that, like, if he does go for, like, the BRD option, he's not even going to clear the Neos. Well, obviously, manage still with the Zeta, but...
Yeah, you'd have to go for some sort of Ruddy Rose play and then just swing over it.
Yeah.
And banish the other one with Zeta, just because you have to summon Ruddy Rose somehow, and you don't have enough zone. Actually, you have...
I mean, you could just Ruddy with the Zeta, even.
Yeah, you could, although, if he's not worried about the disruption, if he has, like, an enemy control, that sort.
Yeah. Alright, gonna just go Sam D, Carrot, beat down.
Like he doesn't have any in-engine outs or any tech cards outs, I should say. But he's got plenty of engine.
Yeah. And only one set here.
Probably gonna just try to clear it, get those out of the way.
Yeah, you're gonna just force him. We'll see though if he interrupts the SAMD at all. Only one set card as well. Oh,
Arma cut with a third Neos fusion in
third.
hand. Wow, interesting. That's a very good removal MD, but discarding all that is, and wow, he cleared Stratos. So that's interesting because I want him to make, but he wouldn't have drawn two. He will have the option of drawing two now because he Stratos, but he does not.
Oh. We go for the back row wipe again. I assume it's just the Basil here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Kind of surprised he didn't just chain that, but it works out in the.
Yeah, true. Case of like a crow.
Yeah, it'll play on crow.
But I mean, he should know if he has a quick fire or not. I'm surprised he even did just go for the Stratos summon and not like the.
Draw two. Yeah, I mean, I would have even considered throwing the Stratos in the graveyard for the kill. Just
yeah, exactly. I think
he
drawing two here would have been.
He must have been worried. Maybe he's feeling a delay, but Zeta should be. But if he somehow knows there's a DD Crow waiting for him for a Lancia, that would be a reason.
Right. I mean, that would be a reason why he has only one back row, right? Would be you do this hard read a hand trap like this.
Yeah. Alright, so Zeta gonna take one of the. Like Sove is gonna. Although to be honest, we know Dagger's got plenty of engine, and not having to use a skill last turn is gonna probably prove nice for him.
Yeah, you can just get another white rose.
I mean, this is looking like some Trish Potter here, to be honest. Or I guess Ruddy's not quite lethal. Ruddy's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, if you get Ruddied here, that's might as well just be GG. Alright, just card blue gets the white. We got a crow from Salve. Probably not. We didn't have one before. Nope.
Yeah, doesn't look.
I guess one annoying thing here is if he does try to Trish him, he'll have to use the Zeta effect.
Yeah, he will. So he'd have to have some sort of extra summon since he's already summoned Carrot. Trish is probably not. Probably got a better play than that. We'll see.
He goes Black Rose.
Yep, looks like he is going for that Ruddy play. Won't clear the Neos, but he'll clear it with his attack.
I mean, this will nuke the field, right?
Oh, I didn't even know that worked through the Neos. Honestly, I thought they were.
Then destroy.
Yeah, I thought they were simultaneous.
Yeah, I mean, this probably just GG. He'll need a very large Neos Knight just to clear this thing. The nice thing is though, if you do have another liquid, I believe it's 3200 still.
Yeah, it is.
So it would crash with the ready. You need back row as well.
You just have 100 life points and a dream with probably that's at best case.
Yeah.
Neos, so Grand Mole does deal with the Ruddy, although he has a White Rose. It's another monster.
I think he's out of White Roses, right?
Right, he is. He's just gonna Sawani beatdown. Damn, gets the lethal with Sawani.
So is Tsuwani superior to Grand Mole Beatdown? It would appear that it is.
It look definitely superior to a not a Oxia in that situation.
True. And just like that, FHX up 7-4.
Man, FHX takes a commanding lead.
And now, let me check the room. We might be seeing a repeat here. Not for sure yet. Or wait, he can't even repeat. What am I saying? Or wait, am I tripping?
Yeah, you trip. You can repeat it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. And they do.
They do. Okay. That's their second repeat. They are now out of repeat.
Oh yeah, you gotta update the players still.
Yeah, I know. On FHX and no, I did switch players.
I know you have a. Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, I didn't update style
Yeah, you gotta change one letter.
Yeah, you're right. It was asked me.
The W looks a lot like a V. I know.
Yeah, it looks like 2V. Back away from. I have one FX.
Molka S.
Now it'll get updated.
Alright, favorite duel, we're gonna be going first this time around. Definitely what you want against Rose. Lets you set up your purple cards first. And Stratos get liquid, draw 2, Ooga Booga. See what he goes for here. If he goes Neos Knight, or if he does go for the Brave. Now looking at his hand, I'm sure he wants to keep all the cards, but he does have to discard one of them.
Yeah, man, not drawing a vanilla and all those cards, that's it. Oh well, except for the fact that you probably draw one into.
Bro, too many good cards here.
Yeah. Draw them all at once, you're gonna have too many bad cards. MS.
Yeah, not common at all, I would say. He does have the set 3 though, so definitely would value interruptions over the MST trade, I would say.
Yeah, I'd say it's
try to not get sacked.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably a big reason.
Alright, normal Sirox, Chalice.
Stopped. I'd say he probably does want this. A lot of base.
We've seen Lance already. I don't think we saw Econ from him at all. No Econ there though.
If he opened basal already, or especially 2 basals, it would make sense.
Yeah, so he did open the white as well. Just wanted to bait. See if he negates the rocks. It lets him take potentially 2 back row cards with him now. So, definitely a good play here. Karma.
Try and hit that rocks. So 1 rocks forcing back row card. Good value for one of your rocks roses.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of the reason you would like normal at first would be in case it gets like bottomless on summon or whatever. Then you get to keep the white rose as like a combo piece for next turn.
Yeah, for sure.
So definitely the right play here into set 3. And we don't see anything. No book, no econ take, no lance. And he rips into a liquid. Wow.
That was one heck of a draw. Wow, yeah, you're right.
That is the optimal draw. Gonna draw 2 once more.
Discard the battle phase. Does Dagger have a way to stop this? Just about any back row should be enough here. Unless, well, yeah, no, but anything should. Not like
Even a lance.
Actually, Lance does
would
save
be
him
enough.
here.
Yeah.
Right.
Take P18.
Book, okay.
Book. Alright.
Now, can he get through 1 back row?
Fortunate for me. He's gonna have to likely search for the second rocks.
Ooh, carrot.
Oh.
Okay, that's not too good.
Oh, no, it's in his hand then.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's Swanee and carrot. I have no idea. Maybe.
No
Carrot?
shot, right?
Dude, I don't know. This game looking over though.
The search for Neoscene. Yeah, this game's about as good as done. Gonna go for the Neos. Oh, Grand Mole. Okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
Gonna put the Garnet back into his hand, and he will die.
That is an accurate assessment. Drowning Mirror Force?
Wallady. Oh, no.
Nope, nothing. Alright, so Sove takes it. And Dagger finally loses his first deck.
Now let's see what he has in the back. We've already seen a double rose. We've seen, I think, a rose wounded from FHX already. Maybe? Or no, we haven't yet. Okay. That's only been Switcheroo with them.
They're not fans of the...
And we're right back into it right away.
Yep.
Alright.
And it looks like Dagger's on another Rose Dragon.
We are Rose enjoyers.
Duel.
Alright, favorite duel going first once again. And he's gonna open. Oh, he gets another Stratos, so we already have the liquid.
Doesn't want to draw 2.
True.
Good,
He actually wants to summon a Great Tornado turn 1.
Yeah, consider.
And yeah, he does go for another Brave Neos. Discard Vanilla, and all right.
Card rocks.
Card rocks.
Good start. I have to do some play-by-play, Mike. I'm getting...
Monk ass. Gonna revive rocks. We'll see what he grabs here. Presumably a Basil. Maybe he goes for just a blue though, if he already has Basil. And so we'll need an interruption here. Otherwise, BRD go burr.
Damn it, really.
This will force at least one back row.
Yeah, he's got to decide which one he wants. Gotta see if he can play around something like a controller or something of this sort.
Yeah. Econ definitely something you gotta keep in mind.
Yeah, especially,
the rows.
It's kind of interesting how favorite duel is rows so often. Just draw 2 and a lot of purple cards. But the fact that their monsters are all level 7 and 4, annoying for enemy control.
Yeah, can I discard that Stratos that we searched for?
That makes me think he might have a DD Crow or a second Stratos in hand. Possibly a Rhoda.
Oh, Lance.
Wow, that's a big Lance. That is Lance, very good counter card for Karma.
When it just goes through, you gotta think that last card is just something really not threatening here.
Either that or like a Void Trap Hole and a Cope. Alright, it is book.
It is a flipper, wow.
It's interesting. Possibly.
Flip first?
Yeah, that he didn't possibly try to bait that Lance with a Karma.
I mean, you saw Lance from his first deck, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
From the first rows. But I mean, if he's not able to play through this, then I mean, it kind of works out for you. But you do need to get to more back row cards here to be in a good spot.
Got a lot of options to get through this, though.
Yeah.
That is one of them.
We got another...
Rocks? He does. Okay, so... Field is going. Presumably. Could go Zeta here. And he will.
Zeta,
okay.
take one with you.
Yep,
yeah,
that's enough.
I like it.
It's it. You can get some carrot. He's got some. If he's got 2 sets here, yeah, I was gonna say, man, that's.
Yeah, he's in a really good spot now. Especially if one's like another Basil here.
It probably is, because he really had no second Rocks Rose and not getting this. Typically in this matchup, you know, kind of want to keep by using your base partly, but got another one, I mean.
Yeah, true. Alright. I mean, we'll see in a second here if he has another fusion player now. If he doesn't, I mean, I think this is just a yikes.
Yeah, that's the one issue with Karma Cut. That extra -1 to putting Stratos.
Yeah, in the early game, it definitely did not have the benefit of like discarding an extra Neos fusion or something. Okay, that is the third. And we're gonna get drawing. We'll see if he goes another Brave or if he goes for Neos Knight here.
With a Zeta on the field, I'd probably assume he's going to summon a second Brave.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the only thing with that is like your extra Neos fusions are a bit lower impact.
They definitely are. So you got a fair point, to be honest. It probably is better to go Neos Knight, but he does opt for Brave Neos.
Yeah.
Depends on what he thinks that back row is.
Yeah, you could go either one, honestly. Discard Neos fusion, alright.
Does he draw into back row? Does not.
No
Wow.
back row.
So Dagger's got the basically he could do just about anything he. I mean, he's probably just gonna take the damage and basel in the end phase. Even got.
Yeah.
He's even got. Oh, he's got no, just one basel or one.
Maybe he tries to
He's
play around a crow here as well.
well, he's gonna play around a crow just by adding Rocks Rose to his hand, right?
Oh right, he has 2 engraved. Never mind.
Well, yeah, one's
Care
on
about
the
crow.
field and one's engraved, so he should get the one
Right.
engraved back on this swing.
Yeah, we Braun don't care about the crow.
Yeah, crow don't do anything here.
Another NES fusion.
Takes the 18. That's no big deal. Dagger. And Sob's gonna need some hand traps for sure.
Gonna need all the hand trap.
I mean, he might even just crow now. I mean, if he has 2 crow, but
Yeah, if you had crow, you'd have to probably use it now, I think.
with Dagger having another rocks in hand and skill still, I mean, it's not looking good for Sob. He's gonna need some fortunate events to happen from here on out to win.
Yeah. Okay, Zeta comes back. I wonder if he has game this turn. I would assume he should be able to, especially if there's no crow delay at all. But if there's a crow, it could be a little bit harder for him, for sure.
Summons a second rocks, okay.
Huh. Yeah, gonna get the Rose Witch, okay.
So he's either gonna ready immediately or just take a monster with him and
Yeah,
then
he's
sink.
gonna Zeta first and then set up the ready. That makes sense. And this will probably...
It looks like there's just no
crow.
DD crow. Yeah, it looks like this game is probably just gonna end.
Yeah.
Here
Here's
comes
another Basil.
yeah, that field nuke. Large.
Until, I mean, even if there's no more Basil set, it might as well just be about over here.
Yeah, he's going ready. And it is over. So Dagger, man, 4-1, monster. Cam started out strong, and Dagger is continuing that trend.
Yeah, 8-5. Now down to Switcheroo's last player, which will be Copa.
Yeah, I made this yin and yang graphic to see, like, you know, what the how teams balance their rows and heroes. But it looks like Fly High Phoenix just they don't even need hero. They're just gonna send Witchcrafter and Rose.
Yeah, almost. I guess all wins but one have been Rose Dragon, huh?
Yeah, they have. They've been Rose Dragon gamers. All you need.
Alright, we're just waiting now on Copa to enter the room. Yo, I'm getting some crazy ads right now.
Oh, really? Yeah, well, you're not
Yeah,
subscribed on
I just
Team
got,
Force,
like, a-
unfortunately.
I am actually, I'm just not signed in.
Oh, gosh, Mike.
Yeah.
Vaginal.
I got like some weird horror movie just now. Monka est.
That is Monka.
And we're still just waiting on Copa to enter the room here. Oh, okay, he is here now.
Bro, he's not on the table yet, but I'm
Yeah,
sure he
just
will be
checking his
shortly.
decks, I imagine.
Yep, and there he is. He hopped off the table, hopped on, and then hopped off for a second.
Trying to see what he's on it. I would guess he also is on a wounded, and then maybe a Rose.
I think they'd said wounded and Rose. They probably said, yeah, Rose into Rose before
Yeah, you said
wounded.
Rose first, yeah.
Although they haven't seen too many counter cards wounded in.
Yeah, true. Alright. And looks like everyone has just been on like 25 card rows, so it must be the magic number.
I like 25 personally. I think it's a pretty good number. 24, 25 seems to work best for me.
Yeah, that 26 card, sometimes it'd be pretty good though.
Yeah,
Alright,
if you want a high roll, it's good. I was on 26 in the past. And Dagger going first again in the mirror. Set 3. Wow, Dagger is goated. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, that is a very strong opener.
He did not waste any time on that. He knew what to do with that hand.
And now up to Copa to try to play through this. It will be very hard. You will need a very strong go second hand. Either like double MST or double Lance, or Lance and an Econ to like force one back row and then knock it sack. Yeah. We got one.
Gonna need like a Trish prayer probably in this one.
Yeah, the YOLO Trish. Probably your best bet here to keep yourself in the game. Whenever you see Yazi set 3, you need to make a big play to not just get sacked. But we'll see what his hand allows him to do here. He'll definitely need a white rose into rocks rose. Anything less is probably just auto lose.
Sad mirror. When you see Ozzy set 3.
If the opponent opens white rose, revive rocks rose, you have to do the same. But we'll see. I mean, he did hit the book as well, so with him hitting one live set, I would probably just go all in and just like kind of like call his bluff, like maybe one's his own MSC or a Lance or whatever. Oh. Wait, he didn't use skill though.
This is.
Or wait, did he? Yeah,
no.
he did skill. Never mind.
Oh yeah, he did. Oh, yeah, okay. Discard white. That's probably not good for him. Probably your worst discard in the mirror.
Yeah.
Apart from like Witch of the Black Rose.
Okay, I think it actually went offline.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Still says stop streaming for me.
Okay, I think it's live.
It should be struggling to get back on live.
Yeah.
If it is.
It should be good.
Yeah, the stream probably cut out, guys. Sorry if you did miss it. All he did was revive Rox Rose with Basil in the end phase, and then summoned what I think is a White Rose. Oh no, he summoned Carrot. He added Ready to his hand, and then he summoned Carrot from Grave. Now he's gonna go for the Yazi pop. Probably float into a Swanee, I assume. Yep.
And we're gonna need a third interruption here.
And most likely it's gonna need to be a book or something that keeps the field flooded.
Yeah, Econ would not be enough, more than likely.
And the thing is, if it's a disruption, I mean, Copa's in a really bad spot, probably.
Yeah. You need to hope that, like, Dagger didn't just top deck into his own back row, basically.
Thinking hard about it for sure.
Alright.
Alright, goes into Zeta, gets the 500 attack point boost. Zeta's kind of an interesting choice in the mirror. Did Samurai Destroyer from him before?
I don't think so. Not to my knowledge, no. I know Sham played Sam D.
Yeah.
I don't know. One of them definitely summoned a 3100 Sam D at some point.
That's true.
Dagger. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it probably was Dagger, although they are bringing a lot of... Yeah, it would have had to have been, because Mr. W played double Witchcrafter, so repeated.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, Dagger did summon Sam D at some point. Opted for the Zeta instead.
Or was that in his first Rose list and not this one?
Ooh, actually, you're right. It was definitely his first list. So this list might not be playing Samurai Destroyer.
Interesting. And yeah, he added blue, I think. Get white. So play through one flipper. Goes for special white, okay.
Is gonna go for the Trishula.
And he wants to get carried out of his hand, understandable.
Yep, and there is a book. Okay, that hurts for Opa. That hurts pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean... Probably just have to... YOLO BRD pass, I guess.
Yeah, that's all you can really do, I guess, and just put BRD in defense. Zeta doesn't take it with you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have a Yazi in your deck still, I guess. You could just Yazi swing, but...
Yeah. I mean, is Carrot already milled?
Yeah. He just doesn't really have a winning play here.
Yeah,
he yeah, it rocks back to hand as well.
One set, probably a basal. Well,
yeah.
When I say probably a basal, I mean it's a basal.
Yeah, I mean this game's probably about done. I'd be surprised if he is unable to kill him here. Quite literally, White Rose, Revive Rocks Rose is just game on board, so...
And Book, Chalice, none of it matters against this. Basal, none of it's going to stop this, okay?
Retro Strap Hole, let's go.
That might stop it.
Basil, okay.
Just gonna go for the Trish. He laying it on thick now.
I mean, he'll know if it's a Basil, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, Jaime raiding with a party of 34. Help Team Wars out with that. All right, so Dagger wins it, and it is match point for FHX, 9-5.
Who won your war, Ohimi? Assuming you were... I mean, yeah, you're definitely casting one. Hey, what's up, Craig?
Yeah.
The Cubby Rocket Team Wars needs my help.
Dagger moves to 5-1. Man, Dagger is just going crazy.
Stellar Trace beats Unclan 10-4.
Wow, that's a crazy outcome, honestly. All right, what happened with there? 0-1.
Yeah, and Switcheroo, I believe, is out of repeats, so gonna have to play a second deck. And it looks like Hero. Is it of the wounded variety?
Switcheroo do be quite wounded now. Right now, they're down pretty bad, and it looks like Wounded Hero.
Gonna go first, Stratos. So he does have a strong opener at least. We'll see if he gets to any back row cards. Or I should say any hand traps, more than likely, but
Yeah, going first versus Rose, not really what you want.
alright. Yeah, you definitely need to draw into a hand trap to just not get blown out.
Yeah, going first versus Rose with Wounded Hero is can be pretty monk ass.
Alright. Goes for Poly instead of sub, because he already has sub, understandable. He might even go for like Poly with his board, like Poly with the Sunrise on the field. Okay, he does not. I'll say if you needed to try to dig for a hand trap, you could go for the draw one again.
That's a unfortunate play to have to go for. I'll say that.
I mean, it's a bit of a YOLO play. But...
Yeah, yeah. It's like it's going minus, but it's like going -1 to try to draw into a hand trap. But I mean, if you're really worried about getting sagged, that is the only thing you can do. Damn, hey Craig, he chilling with UFC beer and Team Wars. That does sound like a great Saturday night, honestly.
All at the same time, though?
I mean, that's what I would do. Heck, I didn't buy the UFC fights, though, but UFC is pretty entertaining stuff.
Nothing quite like going out to the bar and watching some UFC.
Yeah. Although you're not going to find Team Wars at a bar in America, that's for sure. That would be lit as fuck, though, no cap.
Not too late to make that a thing.
Yeah, that would be pretty wild.
Alright. Gonna get to the Rocks Rose here. And we'll see if he just goes for like a Trish or if he goes for the Ruddy. Or maybe he just goes BRD, yep, lethal, who knows?
Dude, they actually at bars in Japan, Craig? Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. Holy cow, that'd be so sick. America, it's never gonna be in America. Yeah, I could see it too, honestly. Golly.
Makopo won 5 in a row for no reason, bro. We're trying to be asleep before 1 a.m., sir.
Yeah, Copa, if he goes in, oh my gosh, that'd be a crazy war, though.
Although, yeah, I mean, five hero games, that'll only take like 30 minutes.
That's true, but yeah, Mike need to wake up for his war in the morning. He already slept past work today.
No, we oversleep and work again.
You got too excited from your 10-1 last night, and you got high off the 10-1, and you didn't show up for work the next day. You told him, listen, my career hit a high point. We're not coming in tomorrow, Kappa.
Time to ego
him. Ego the people at your work. Wait,
Push pass doesn't swing. Okay.
That makes me think he doesn't play other Trish in his extra deck, because that other Trish pretty good here against Wounded Hero.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of valid. If you swing, well, granted, you already know he has the other Poly in hand.
I mean, the thing is, I think to break a Trish float by itself, you need two, and to lethal through it, you need two masks. One mask doesn't do it. One mask is just going to clear the monster, and you won't be able to lethal them.
You could still lethal them, I think. Not with Basil set. But...
Well, I don't think so. I mean, if you think about it, even if you have 3 monsters, and let's say it's Sunrise, Tornado, and I don't know, what's the next highest monster they can get?
Like Stratos.
Yeah, probably like Strat. Is there really nothing else that can summon that? It's more than that? I guess you're right.
But I mean, that'll... If with the mask change too, that'll be enough.
Well, here's the thing, because you pop the Trish with the Sunrise, I assume, and then your Trish is going to reduce everything by half and negate their effects. So now Sunrise boost doesn't happen. Their pop doesn't, or the pop already happened. But then you just have a mask and your Trish in defense. Oh, you're right. I guess.
Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be game through 4K. You'd have to not pop the first Trish. You would just swing for damage.
Yeah, you would do a lot of damage. You'd probably do about 3,000 or more points of damage. I don't think you'd quite make it to 4K, but maybe you do. I don't know. But I mean, there's a set card, so there's.
Yeah. You won't kill a Basil pretty much ever. So. Okay, Stratos had Liquid. And we do know, yeah, he already has the Poly, so...
Does go for that Great Tornado. Getting that Trish, though, so that Fusion Sub doesn't draw a card, that's pretty nice.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Ready or Trish there, both are just really strong. But yeah, the Trish is even better if you have the floater.
Yeah, Ready would have done essentially the same thing.
Yeah.
Although, I guess having a follow-up Ready, I don't know. Oh, wow. Oh. Lancia, that is a card we have not seen from Dagger yet. And I think this game is now over. If he plays the second Trish, I guess. Well, actually, no, it's probably just over, to be... I don't think he can win. Maybe there's a white.
Another miracle and a white.
Yeah.
And he does.
Oh, all right. Never mind. All right. I'm pretty sure it's over then. He plays a second Trish. I don't think you get back from this. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, we'll see.
I don't know.
He might. It's not a question. He might not die here, honestly.
I mean, I think if you.
He did not use a Basil either.
That is okay. That's true. If he doesn't have a Basil set, he didn't activate it, so he must not. Because I was thinking he just Ready. And that would cripple his opponent pretty horribly, but you're right. Actually, he didn't use Basil, so he might not have it.
That's another Rot. So I guess he's playing around Crow, so he definitely sees the delay here. And yeah, I mean, he's going to try to kill through a Crow.
And having a monster on the field is pretty annoying because it basically says, hey, if you play Sam D instead of Meteor, it's not even that big of a deal.
Yeah.
But if he gives him skill here, he's going to need a Ready. Like, if you're going to give him skill, you need to Ready your opponent here. His graveyard is quite set up.
The thing is, if you go for Ready here, I don't think you can... Yeah, because he went, like, Rocks Rose Summon, he definitely can't Ready and...
Yeah, you can't.
OTK, so...
Yeah, you can't, but...
He's gonna have to just hope it's just a Crow in hand and go for game.
Does he play Meteor Burst? If he does, that's gonna quite a large help for him.
Yeah, Meteor would be the best case scenario for him, but...
Samurai Destroyer, okay. Looks like he does not play Meteor.
Alright, is it game?
Is enough to get the skill if he plays Blaze Man, but it's
over.
It's over. Man, I don't know. It's taking a while for that. I guess he just didn't see any delay. Wow. Okay, so it is over. FHX wins it 10-5. Wow. Dominating victory for FHX. Man, Dagger going off 6-1. The double Rose Dragon.
Rose Dragon getting 9 of the 10 wins for FHX today.
Yeah, that's
that
crazy.
Just tells you about how strong Rose Dragon can be.
Yeah, Rose Dragon, man, it is in this war at least. It said why are everyone playing heroes, man. It looks like the dominant deck in this war for sure. I mean, it cleaned up on the heroes brought by Switcheroo. Yeah, alrighty.
Wild.
Well, I guess that's all for this stream. That was a quicker war than I expected. Actually, we ended it a little early. I was expecting like a 3-hour war with a lot of favorite duel stuff going on, but I guess we could see if anyone. Actually, I don't even know if
Are we rating anyone?
I'm not sure. We also
if Mystics in the chat. Who are we rating? I mean, are there any other Team Wars games on right now? You can just pick your favorite one, Mystic.
Yeah. Honestly. Let's see here. Let's go. Actually, did I even open up? Oh my god, I didn't even open up Twitch. Yeah, actually no. Oh no, Mystic will take care of it on the Team Wars. Which yeah, you can rate any Team Wars game or anything like that. Yeah, Mystic should take care of it because I can't log into Twitch for Team Wars.
Yeah, I don't think you're able to.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I can. Yeah, not through OBS.
As a third-party streamer.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. We'll wait for Mystic to raid or whatever he chooses.
And I'm not sure which who's playing in this war, but
is there another war going on still?
I think so. Oh yeah, Into Sun vs Black Titans. All right, they just raided. So.
All right, so we're done.